What do you guys think? Is this radio too big? Or is it going to fit nice? Well, hello there, cousins, cousinettes. We are on our No Name Nationals beater build challenge. And we're going to put a radio in this Mercury Grand Marquis. Let me show you what we got going. Let me show you what we got. Okay, so as you guys could see, I've already got the radio out. So the radio was in there, fits in there like that. And then of course that sits on top of the radio. You're supposed to put these little, they got these little tools where you stick in these holes and it releases the tabs and makes it where you can pull it out. I don't go buy that tool, so I got these little piece of metal and did it. It did break the radio coming out, but it's not going back in with a new one anyway. So what was left was this harness. Okay, Rooster. And this for the antenna. That's all there is. This one doesn't have steering wheel controls, all that stuff, so that's it. So I got this adapter kit, and I went ahead and wired it to the stereo harness for the new stereo. The ones that aren't hooked up, or for the power, let me drop that, for the power antenna, for key 1 and key 2, which it doesn't have steering wheel controls. And I did go ahead and leave the one that says back for the backup stuff. Now I am going to put a backup camera in this because the screen's so big that I'm putting in here, but not right now. So this will go, I will pull this back out later and hook it up. Now you can buy a dash kit for this and put a radio in, but I did not. Stick that back up in there so I can show you. I didn't want to buy like a regular size double din radio to put in there, right? This was like a little cheap, it has Android Auto, you just plug it in and like Bluetooth. So it was what I used until I got this done. But I didn't want to buy one that just fit in there like that, be like everybody else. I wanted to go for this big boy here. So it looks like dub it on the back, and then you could move it up and down, you could extend it, and it comes out. It's gonna sit in there like that. And I think that looks pretty good. Get this big old screen, it doesn't interfere with your Grand Marquis, and it doesn't interfere with your vents. So we'll get all this plugged in. Now, I did not have the kit that you install it with. So these come with the radio, there's 2 of them. I've already looked. If I take and screw that to that, then I can come on the outside and put the 2 screws in there for the radio. So you have one there and one there. It'll be screwed to this, which it may go through the vents, but that'll be okay. I don't think it will. I've got pretty shallow screws. And then the other screws will come through this side here and bolt the radio down. So the radio will be pretty good in place. And when I need to take it out, like I do is come to the outside and take the screws out, and then I can pull it right out, hook my amp and backup camera and all that stuff, what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a mic, I'm sure. Put a mic in here so I can talk hands-free, and then I'll have them screws to pull it in and out. So let's go ahead and get these screwed in, and I'll click the harness in. We'll come back and I will clip it in, just to show you how it clicks in, and we'll set it in and start it up, get power, and show you this radio here, and if it's even worth buying. If it is, I'll buy some more of them. It's got wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and then also you can plug in the USB port for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Dang, Rooster. Okay, well, let's get that going. All right, I went ahead and brought the video back just to kind of show you. I just ran some little medium or, well, short self-tabbers in. And in theory, I'm going to be able to put screws here and here to hold the radio in. I did the same thing on that side. So there and there. And then, of course, we got our wires here. Antenna wire is going to go, and that Rooster knows I'm making a video. This clips right in. There it is. And that'll clip in the radio. We should have power. So I know this is talking about the project here, but this is kind of going to be a review for this radio right here. If it is good as it shows to be, I'll let you know, obviously. And it does move up and down, and tilts up and down as well. There is a lip. Oh, it's dirty. There's a lip right here. That's why that lip. That's why it's tilted right now. Tilted this way, because there's a lip right here. So that's what's nice about that. So this will fit in most cars. So let's get all hooked up, turn it on, and let's do a little review on it. All right, well, that's kind of how it's going to sit in the dash. There'll be a little more. I got to put the screws on this side. I'll tell you, even though I am able to get the screws in there, you don't love the fitment there. I could do something else later. I could get that screw in there and then go on the other side and put the 2 screws in and get it sitting up in there. But for now, just to see how the radio goes, let's put the key in and see if it comes on. Nope, we got something. Like I said, it's going to sit more like that. And then you can adjust it up and down and tilt. So, pretty nice looking. And the dash, I think, big 10-inch screen or whatever it is. Not real fast. Now, let's see if it hooks to Android Auto automatically or if I got to do something. I don't see it so far. It does say Bluetooth connected. Oh, there it goes. It's just going to take a second. So, all right. I did pause it for a second. I had to pause the music. We don't get a strike there, but has a temperature, has a song, has our map. So does all that. That's Android Auto. We can go home, start messing with the other settings. It does have navigation. That's pretty cool. It does have a map. That's probably part of navigation. Yes. So let's go back home. How do I get back to Bluetooth music? Is that what we're looking for? Android Auto. Not that. Oh, right there. Dang. So you could tell. I wish there's a little knob, but all right. So I hit Bluetooth music, and it takes me to there. I'm gonna try apps, and then Android Auto's right there. So it takes you straight back to our Android Auto. So it's pretty responsive. I don't have my hooked up, but there is a place you can hit voice, probably call people, power, next song, previous song, home, and then you get the buttons here. So overall, I mean, I think it's pretty good. I will tell you, I'll put the link below on this for Amazon, but I'll tell you overall, seems to be worth it. It is a 9.5 screen, little cheapo. I say cheap. It's around $170, but really, as long as it sounds good, and we'll see when I hook the amp and everything up to it later on. We'll do another video. I think that's pretty good. So, okay, guys, get out there and go get one of these and put it in some of your projects. I'm sure I'll buy some more and put it in different projects because it gives you a pretty big radio stereo with Android Auto for, a pretty good price, or Apple CarPlay if you're one of them crapple people. But not too bad. Get out there and get it done. All right, just to recap the video, guys. I've got it in.
Going on that, welding it
on both sides.
After we cut this off.
Here it is, all connected. Here it is playing a YouTube video from my Wi-Fi. And everything works pretty good. So let me pause that in the background there.
All that stuff.
Maybe. There we go. Dog not happy. But I'm happy with it, guys. Pretty good. I'll probably buy some more and put it in some other vehicles. So see ya.